Hi guys. Hail and Merry Meet to everybody. It's Michelle Marie Tony. I don't know how many more videos I'll be doing in my life before I basically pull the plug on YouTube. Um, this has to do with COPA. Now, I have talked about COPA. I've mostly focused on the terms of service from YouTube. I'm going to talk about the COPA side of it because this is much more serious than COPA. However, not saying that COPA isn't, YouTube's terms of service, which go into effect on December 10th, is not a valid fear. The problem is COPA. That's what we're going to talk about real quick. Even if you mark your channel, it says, my channel is not suitable for children under the age of 13. The Federal Trade Commission is going to spider through your channel, look for any content that is based on a very vague set of guidelines. And then they will send you a bill from the Federal Trade Commission for $42,000 per infraction if they feel that you're abusing the COPA law. Now, unfortunately for channels like mine, which already have troll problem, including a woman named Deborah Adams, who had the nerve to say, I'd like to take Michelle Marie Delaney and sue her for all she gets each month and make her suffer. Honey, you might get your wish. If COPA actually found my channel in violation, there would be no way out of that. I wouldn't have the money to fight it in court. So, unfortunately, what that means for me as a content creator is I'm going to have to make a decision in my life. And so right now, the first thing you'll notice is I'm marking all the videos on my Welcome to My World channel and my main channel is private. That's for two reasons. One, it's a protest to what's going on. Number two, it's because I don't want to have any more trolls attacking my content. And, well, everything's still up in the air. If by December 7th, 2019, at midnight, which actually would be in the morning, and I don't hear any changes or backpedaling by the Federal Trade Commission, I'm actually going to delete every single one of my videos that was ever uploaded from the main channel, from the Welcome to My World channel, from Lumi said that she might do the same thing on her channel, but she's not sure yet. And in one sense, that also will get me off the hook with YouTube for another reason, and that is if there's no videos, they can't say I'm just taking the data space in the data center and then say that my channel is not viable, commercially viable. Unfortunately, the problem is that regardless of how you look at it, no matter how many ways you slice the bread, it's still burnt toast when it comes out of the toaster. And the sad truth is that YouTube has allowed, by settling for the $170 million that they paid when they admitted that they were at fault, instead of taking it to court and fighting for what they believed was essential, they then decided to, as part of the plea deal, to settling out of court, that they were going to put all content creators liable for violation of the COPA rule, which stands for the Child's Online Privacy and Protection Act. Now, the law is very strict. The law is really mean, and the law is out there to violate, or they're looking for a target. They're looking for somebody they can use as an example of somebody who's deliberately flaunting the powers of COPA, a law that was created in 1998. Well, I'm sorry to say, COPA, but I'm not going to be one of your targets. Given the fact is that YouTube themselves have said that they are also, after the new terms of service go in effect in December 10th, 2019, will be deleting channels that they deem non-commercially viable. That means, just like it sounds like, there's no reason to stay anymore. I'll still be live streaming on alternative platforms. I'll still be uploading my videos to YouTube. And no, I won't be. Scratch that. I'm so used to saying that. But I will be uploading my content to Vimeo. Okay? And up to a couple other websites, Brighteon, and a few other sites. I will be uploading to them. But YouTube is, until this is resolved, is not going to be getting new content. So if you want to look for my content, you're going to have to look either on BitChute is one suggestion, but I don't think BitChute will work for me because I don't have a fast enough internet connection to host it. Vimeo has a limited storage capacity, so I wouldn't be able to upload every single video I do at the quality I would normally do. The Brighteon website might be an option, but Mike Adams says working on Brighteon has got limitations to storage too, so it's not like they're gonna be enthusiastic if everybody starts dumping elder stuff in the background. Alternative media platforms such as DTube, I know nothing about you. Daily Motion, I know very little about you. OK Roo is a live streaming site in Russia. I don't know Russian, otherwise I would go on Russian server, sort of doing an Edward Snowden kind of thing, and declare myself America non grata, if that makes any sense. But let's get back to the seriousness here. Because of COPA, if you any videos, even if you mark your channel as not for children, and then their FTC is going to sit there and filter through every single video, either with people or with algorithms, you could find yourself in total deep shit. Because they're going to mail you a bill for $42,000, payable immediately to some office somewhere per video. Thank God it's not per day, but per video. And I don't make that kind of money. I only make about $16,000 a year. Okay? That means that I would not be able to open a bank account, which I already have. Does it mean my bank account would be closed? I would not be able to save up to buy a car, or in my case, not a car, but how about a nice bicycle, or put a down payment on a house, because that stays on your credit report, and it will stay there for a long time. Well, you could file for bankruptcy because it is not a same thing as student loan debts. They could actually attach your Social Security disability check. They could actually attach your savings account, checking account. I can't afford that. I don't make that kind of money. So the first thing is I need to protect my assets. As Lauren McAdams said about Area 51. The United States Air Force will do whatever it can to protect its assets, while Michelle Marie Delaney and Lemmy and Finish Job will do what we can to protect our assets, what little we have to do these shows, right? And one more thing. If you, Deborah Adams, really seriously wanted to try to sue me, you may have had your chance through the FTC COPA, even though I never was in violation of it. It sucks. It really sucks. And it's hurting my channel. And I'm not the only YouTuber that's saying this. The end is near, honey. The channels are going to go down with a bang. There's no way I can stop what YouTube itself began the process of by admitting to the Federal Trade Commission that they were farming data from children and YouTubers, regardless of the age, in violation of COPA. The sad truth is that in their own terms of service, should be sending a big alarm bell to every single YouTuber. Your time is over. With demonetized channels, we are not commercially viable. We don't bring in money for YouTube. We don't get ads run on our channels. And it's just kind of a shame because I've been around since 2011. I've had a good time with you those 8 years. I had hoped I could have had my 10th year anniversary, but I don't know if there will be a 10th year anniversary. But, well, not much I can do, honestly. I guess it's just goodbye. I mean, I'd like to see change. I'd like to see make some changes done. I will keep my ears open before I finally do the final exit on the channel and delete everything and just basically sell all the computer gear or whatever I'm gonna do. I don't know. It's been an interesting years, but I cannot afford to pay $42,000 per video violation. It's just not going to happen. With the amount of videos on my channel, there was almost over $8 million. If any of all those videos were in violation, heaven forbid, that would have been $8 million in violations. I'm sorry, trolls. You won. You won. You wanted me off the platform so bad. You won. But it wasn't because of you. It was because of the federal government's Federal Trade Commission coming up with an argument with YouTube which is totally anti-reasonable. There is a petition going on until the 9th of December to complain about this. I don't have the information where it is. I know some people on YouTube have talked about what the website is. Please do go there. And also check out the whitehouse.gov petitions act. We the people section, because that has, I'm sure that there's COPA issues there mentioned too. YouTube administration, you have done some really big boners, but this one isn't specifically YouTube, but rather YouTube did not help the matter, because they actually admitted to the Federal Trade Commission that they violated the law, and that's why they paid out of court the $170 million fine. Of course, YouTube can afford it. I can't. I started this channel. I started it as a way for me to share my loves and my passions and the things I enjoyed. I started this channel because I enjoy doing the content I do. Even if it doesn't seem mainstream enough to a lot of other people. I've spent, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life now. I really don't know. But as long as Facebook will take me on, as long as Twitch will take me on, as long as Mixer will cover me, we will continue to be on those platforms. And for all my YouTubers, please look for me on those platforms. The reason I'm deleting the account early before YouTube does, because if I get rid of the account before YouTube does, then my Google Gmail will continue to work. That's the problem with the way the law is written, is that it could actually close my entire Gmail account, my Google Drive, my Google Photos. In fact, even my Android phone may stop working. All my passwords that are saved in the keychain will be gone, unless I can find some way to extract them and save them locally in a format that I can get them back, and contact the companies and tell them my new email address, which I do have a backup, but it's on Yahoo, and Yahoo isn't really that great. Of course, Lumi is going to lose her email because guess what? she can't remember her Yahoo password. No. So we are screwed. Sorry. I'm going to upload this video to my channel, and Lumi wants to do one of hers, I think. Or are you gonna do it together? We can do it together. We can do it right now. It doesn't really matter. Michelle has a valid point, guys. Michelle's North American Snow Queen channel only has one video that can stay there. That could be considered for kids, even though it's not. It's been a long, long road. 8 years of content. And I do agree with Michelle that when she lost her YPP in 2016, she never recovered. Actually, it was 2017 in March. Yeah, I still never recovered. And Michelle tried to find ways to make revenue to get to the YPP back. And then because of a mistake and judgment, when people suggesting that she should play videos and stuff from her channel, YouTube basically prevented her from live streaming on this channel anymore. I'm talking about the main channel. The other channels can still live stream. But given YouTube's policies, we don't think it's going to be around very long because of that. So we're going to beat them to the punch. So if by December 7th we do not hear anything from YouTube or any kind of correction, we're going to delete all the videos. We're going to erase the Welcome to My World channel. We're going to erase North American Snow Queen channel. We'll keep our individual personal channels. So here's how you can help. Get involved and protest the Federal Trade Commission of the United States. This is imperative. Every single person that contacts them and files a complaint with the Federal Trade Commission, it is theoretically hoped, and I say the word theoretically loosely because, they're a big government organization and they don't give a flying fuck if you like it or not, that number one, this is unreasonable. And number two is that why would you assume that if somebody basically says that your channel is not for kids, that you're assuming that the channel is not for kids? This is stupid, folks. And it's dumb. So, me and Michelle right now are marking all the videos as private. Other than this video on Michelle's channel and this same video on my channel. Because we want you to know that we are very sorry. If you are one of the people who wanted to see our channel destroyed, includes Kiwi Farms and several others, you may have gotten your wish, honey. By the way, the COPA law even includes other countries. Believe it or not, even if you're in Germany, even if you're in France, Italy, Luxembourg, whatever, COPA affects you if you're producing content that's going to the American audience. That's right. So you could still receive a fine for $42,000 for each violation, even if you are in a foreign country. That's too big of a deal. So it's up to you. It's up to you guys. You gotta help here. Yeah, you gotta help. So, everybody, I want to thank you all for being with me these 8 years. I'm sorry, but let's put it this way. Bye-bye, Miss America Pie. Drove a Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. The good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die." It's not really my choice. And everybody, thank you very much for being on this content this long. See you in the future. Bye bye. Bye bye, everybody.